Not a word on the radio from Chase Elliott yet.
And that was very... Oh, Kyle Busch in the wall. One too many times. Very aggressive. Suarez was pushing on the back bumper of Kyle Busch. A lot of cars.
Austin Hill is in it, one of those open cars. And he's got to get going. He's got a lap on Connor Daly, but
might be exactly what
he'll have to get going to make the 500. And things got a little too rowdy there among the first two.
We kind of saw that coming.
Can't get this car out of the grass. Just get that car going.
Riley Herbst involved. There's the push. And there's the turn. Caution is out for the second time in duel number 2.
In trouble. Here comes the energy. Bell filled that void, gives him a big shot. Fives gets turned around. Look, right there. He's in front of him and wins this great American race. Had the 5 stayed in front of him, the 5's going to be the one when I think back of this race, he's going to be coulda, woulda, should've. Oh, so close.
Stenhouse won here in July 2017.
The 10 car back in the back of the 67 car. And you got to do it. I mean, you know.
Crossing each other up. You see Kyle go back down to the bottom. I think this is where it's going to get interesting.
Look at that. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Oh, my goodness. It's Chandler Smith in the 16. Who, oh, by the way, finished 5th and has now got his 3rd consecutive top 5 finish, another rookie.
The Cheddar's on board and see what happened here to Kyle Busch.
Right down on to pit road.
29 cars still on the lead lap with 13 to go. Jamie?
On that outside, loving that. Look at the battle here.
Oh,
It is. Kyle Busch around.
And Kyle gets turned.
Oh, no, it's going to hit.
It's going to hit huge. Hard.
Glancing blow and caution waves.
I would think that'll take us to the end of the stage. Yeah, I saw. You see Larson next to Denny Hamlin, gets into Keselowski there. They're bouncing off one another. Busch got tight. It looks to me like came from the outside.
I'm just surprised there wasn't more cars that got collected and all that. It is so wild at the end of these stages on old tires on a track that just chews up tires. Everybody's just trying to get through it.
All with fresher tires than the cars they're racing.
Oh, trouble! Kyle Busch
around. Kyle Busch gets tagged. Suarez.
He got into Keselowski on that outside. Washed up right at the last minute. I was just fixing to say that group of cars right there were really getting after it. Second got loose, starts chasing it up the racetrack, gets in the side of Keselowski. Make note, Keselowski hit that outside wall pretty hard as well.
Of the tire barrier. After that, I should be good. Kyle Busch, you see him just sliding. He was very nervous about the wet conditions, and that nerve.
You're definitely going to hit something. Stands in the throttle right there, and that kind of drives the speed down as the car's heading back into the fence. Locking up the tires right there.
You can hear him.
Yeah, he's in.
Kyle Busch spins around and backwards. If you wait a moment, here comes the 7 of Coil of Joy.
Starts up the racetrack. That contact you spoke about just gets him turned around. And contact in the wall. Not sure how much damage it is.
I'm surprised by that because we've seen a lot of cars using that bottom groove and being pretty stable. But he went in the turn and the car just looked like it come out from under him and just had to chase it up the track. And
You know what I mean? You need to gain stage points. You don't have the pace to go up there and pass William Byron. And
oh, he's spinning out.
Up into the wall goes Kyle Busch. And hard contact with the back of the car. The caution comes out with under 7 laps to go in the stage.
My goodness.
saw it live from the onboard camera of Brad Keselowski. The 8 just got in there and spun around.
Remember this 8 car last year with Tyler Reddick driving and won the race. So Kyle Busch came into here expecting a good run.
He enters turn 1, the back of the car just like it steps out right there really early. Definitely like this car was suffering some sort of an issue. And I know we tried to point to many reasons why the balance would be affected the way it was, why he may be feeling the...
Yeah, we've heard drivers talk all day about how loose they are, and here it is. 8-car Busch just trying to be in the throttle. Back end just comes around. It came around quick. He was in the throttle, and it started around before he even lifted. It surprised him.